Hello. No payday 2 today, Preston. Because it's 9:30. I'm not going on a new game. Have you, with technical difficulties for 35 minutes? Then we have to learn. Then we have to set up our controls. We have to set up the video settings. We have to learn the game. We have to figure out how to start a match, and we're going to do all of that in an hour and a half. Be realistic. I knew you'd say that. I apologise, but we'll do payday tomorrow, and we'll start earlier as well. Because I'm not doing anything tomorrow because the weather's shit. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. I am right about this. You're getting cheeky with your sleep, and so am I. Yeah, we'll do payday 2 tomorrow. We will. But it's hard, 9:30. We could end at 11, but even that is going to be quite late. Let's be realistic. I promise. Yeah, it's giving fucking shite weather. Oh, Friday looks very nice though. Friday, well, that's so weird because I checked at my mum's the weather, and Friday looked cloudy, and then in the last hour, Friday's gone to 21 degrees full sun here. I wonder what it's going to be in Parwich then. I need to phone up tomorrow and book my place on that The Strongest Man thing though. I really hope there's empty spots. 24 degrees in Parwich on Saturday. I'm on the right path. This is what I want. When you listen to the gods and you streak, it's fucking insane what happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you told me 2 years ago that I was going to be entering a strongman competition, yeah, I know it's not world's strongest man, but it's professional because there's cash prizes, so you're technically a strongman professional if you compete. If you told me from 2 years ago that I was going to do that, I would laugh at you. Even though I was lifting then, I'd laugh. Do you know what I mean? Same with Snowden. You just did Snowden like that, Preston. You did a massive mountain just like that. Because the gods are with us, because we're respecting them. We're average god respecters. Yeah, I promise we'll do payday tomorrow. But it's not realistic doing it today. And as I was coming out, fuck yeah, it was so cold, man. I'd say probably about 7 degrees with the wind. The sky was like dark grey and it was raining. Oh, it's fucking horrible. And I went in this tank top and it's very thin. And then shorts that are the same thickness. I suppose I should tell this. This is a pretty funny story, so I suppose I'll tell it. Yeah, I will. Alright. I had to go home. I can't remember when it was. I think it was last week. Last Wednesday, I think, or Thursday. Yeah, it was last Wednesday, yeah. I had to go home. Yeah, because it was when I had a sore shoulder. I had to go home at lunchtime because I'd realised that the trousers that I'd gone to work in had a hole right where my testicles were. And I go commando. And they found out about this at work, and they call me Commando Kai. Partially because of no underwear, and partially because of Arnold Schwarzenegger being in a film called Commando. But I noticed... No, it wasn't... I noticed it, and I don't think... Unless I was sat there with my legs spread in front of people, they probably wouldn't have seen it. But I noticed it, I was like, oh, fuck. And I noticed it because, I had them off for something, and I saw the ground through them. And I was like, hang on a minute. And I put my hand over the gap, and I was like... So I went to the office and said, I'm really sorry, but I've got to nip home at brew time. I've got to nip home at brew time, 11 o'clock, brew break, cup of tea break. I've got to sign for a parcel. It's 3 stops away, I gotta go quick. And I rode home and I put some different trousers on. And I put another pair of trousers on, joggers. And they have a hole in the same place. So I had to put my shorts and joggers on. So yeah, that reminds me actually, I've got to buy some new joggers. I think my shorts are okay, but my joggers. And this has happened because the first pair were too small for me, and they were like sort of jean, sort of cargo trouser things. But I'm just too big for them, and the stitching's ripped. And then the joggers, they've ripped the stitching there because in the first sort of 3 weeks of judo, I didn't have a uniform, so I would wear them. You're having a lot of holes in the area. I want to explain. Well, no, what it is because I'm active. Judo and like bending down. But anyway, yeah, and I think I manifested it because a few weeks ago I thought to myself, like, I literally said the words that, you know, it's gonna happen one day. And yeah. So I did tell them at work, but only when I'd gone home and come back, because I didn't want them looking. And but people were already calling me Commando before that. Got to be careful. Yeah, like what I have a process now, Preston, where if not because of this, but if things pop into my head and I think I don't fucking want that to happen, I'll physically shake my head and think like I'm shaking the thoughts out, sort of thing. And it works quite well. It's quite effective. Yeah, I had a great pine pollen sleep earlier. Because I did a really good bike ride. My legs were proper on fire when I got to my mum's. And I guess I didn't have a very good sleep last night either. So I fell asleep on my mum's sofa for about 40 minutes. I felt fucking great after. I felt so great. Or like pretend to wake up. Yeah, that'll work too. I think it's good to have a physical ritual to do as well, though. Just snap you can even just click your fingers, I don't know. Well, hard because I tried to run down and it was wet and falling everywhere. I thought walking down was harder. So did you do the same route that you came up on? I can't remember I know I asked you this, but I can't remember if you answered it. I thought it was harder because it's harder to walk downhill than it is to walk uphill. I think anyway, for like long distances, not just town Aldi's ramp, but you know, like for a long distance, it's definitely harder walking down. And by that point, you're exhausted anyway. So you did go down the same route that you went up. That was one benefit. Obviously, at the time, I disagreed with my mum when we went down a different track. And I was right to disagree because it was like 7 or 8 at night. And as I say, we ended up like 20 miles, 15 miles away from where we'd parked, literally on the other side of the mountain. So she had to pay a big cost for the taxi, and we couldn't understand the guy's accent in the taxi because he was proper Welsh. And then the guy said, "Oh, you know, where are you guys staying?" And my mum said, we're staying in Gwynedd. And that's like saying, we're staying in Derbyshire. We were in Gwynedd, and she told the guy that we were staying in Gwynedd. Because there's like loads of different names, like Gwynedd and I can't even remember. Betsy Coed was the town that we were staying in, but she got confused. Hello, Rapid. Major W, indeed. I love this game. How about you? Are you liking it? It's my favourite shooter now, to be honest. It's my favourite multiplayer games. So, yeah, but anyway, so when we were walking down Snowdon, it wasn't quite so bad because we had a different route that was very scenic and the sun was going down. And it was, yeah, more interesting than walking down the same thing. But so in hindsight, that was a good idea. But yeah, the walking down part's fucking difficult. So did you walk up from Llanberis? Did you follow the train track? Because you didn't even do a climb then, if you did that, Preston. You just walked up a hill. You did kind of climb a mountain, but you just walked up a very steep track. I can't believe you didn't do the Watkins Path. Why would you not do the Watkins Path? The Watkins Path literally has climbing, bro. It's fucking terrifying. It's scary. You like fucking climbing like a goat up the shingles. And it's all like coming away in your hands and everything. And then you do it, but then a little old lady would run past you at one point. She lives in Llanberis and she does the run every day. You'd be climbing and fucking clinging on for dear life and terrified. And then fucking 70-year-old woman, Doris, would fucking sprint past. How do all the paths align? They don't. I want to know what path you did, man. How do you not know? How do you not know? Like, there's signs everywhere that say what path you're on. You can't get to the summit through all the paths. That's why I told you, don't leave Darth Margus there, because I realised this. I used to think that you did, but because I saw the circle thing from other paths, but it turns out there's a bunch of those on each peak. That was an easy win. Watkins doesn't... How did you get through? Yeah, Watkins... Yes, it does, Preston. Watkins... Yes, it does. It leads right up the mountain. You climb up the steepest part of the Snowdon Mountain, man. There's a path, and then it's just fucking up. How does that link? It doesn't link. It just goes straight to the summit, Preston. It's like the main path. So you did the Llanberis path then. The easiest, piss easy, steep hill. No, you should have done Watkins. It's fucking brilliant. It can only go up. What? I just told you that I came down the Llanberis path. But I went up the Watkins path. Do you mind explaining yourself? Hello?
Alright team, are you ready?
Do you mind explaining yourself?
Okay, I am ready.
What are you on about? How did the Watkins path get to the top?
Yeah, I thought it only leads to cow.
To the what?
Cow.
What?
Take us to the promised land.
Cow.
What do you mean, how? How what?
Doesn't matter.
Just say the question.
Take me to the...
But I want to understand you.
You don't need understanding. It's okay.
What do you mean, how does it lead to the summit?
Nothing.
Preston!
What?
How does it lead to the summit? Tell me what do you mean so I can answer you.
How does it... Where does it come from the summit?
A car park at the bottom, like all of the paths.
No.
So- Go on.
How... Wow. How does it...
Yeah?
In the battle?
So am
Where
I.
does it lead at the top?
It just does. It just goes to the top.
No, where does it come out?
Oh shit. I'm sorry, but I'm putting my cock in your mouth.
Ah, in your ass.
If you get me up, I'm dead. He shot my cock off.
I'll put it back on.
There's someone up here! Shit.
You got me. You got me. Stop corner shooting. This is not Rainbow Six Siege.
Not Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Why are you not sitting on my face?
Hello?
I feel left out. Oh.
I'll be back on the toilet.
We just started.
I've drank an entire 2 litres before the stream starts. What would you do when people stress you? While waiting you to join the stream, I'll stress drinking.
That'll solve all of your stress. I'll just keep drinking water. You really wanted payday too. He's such a weirdo, man. Medic!
No?
Hello. You still not answered me what path you did. Thank you.
I'm doing what next time.
What path did you do that this time though?
Don't know.
Yeah, you...
You find a video. Banderas?
Lambaris.
Ah, Banderas.
Right, so you just walked up a hill then? There was a train track next to you most of the way, wasn't there?
Don't be angry at me, man.
I told you what path to do though, you've
Wasn't
missed
my
out.
choice, man.
Yes it was, it's just round the corner.
It was my choice.
Yes it was.
It wasn't.
Yes it was, you could have just said, can we drive round the corner to the Watkins
I
path?
said that to my dad. He didn't refuse, man.
You did the that's not even a path up the mountain. It's just a path, it's not even climbing the mountain. There's no climbing parts at all.
I told him.
I'm not happy.
I told him to do it, man.
You know there's no climbing parts. You didn't do any of the climbing parts.
I told him to do it, man.
Why did he ignore you?
I don't know. He just got in an argument with me. He stressed me out.
You just died, didn't you? Because I just heard you.
Yo, you in a bad spot, man. I'm over real with you.
Please, Tupac, help me.
Okay.
Thank you. I just saved my Tupac the Rapper. What do you mean though? How does it go to the top? It just goes to the hill. It goes to the top. It points to the top. You're really aggravating me. There's a chopper. Why does the game crash when I can bring the scoreboard up? Which was an accident. Oh, we got a tank coming round the right. Have you got RPGs? I need to equip an RPG, really. Tell Mongo to expect a friend request. Ah! Thank you. Did he just die reviving me? I feel bad now. I just revived him and he... Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! There's a guy behind you shooting you. There's a guy, an enemy team, but... This guy's a John Wick. That was pretty good, mate. That was pretty good.
I am John Wick too.
They didn't even fucking know you were there. You were like putting your gun up their arse.
Why are you watching me?
Why do you think I'm not there? Because I can see your prawn, you stupid. Or because I caught you because you're thinking you're smart prawning. You're just bad. You're bad! Stay in cover 4!
You're at your dad's then.
Caught this guy prawning. He's angry at us because I caught him. Wow, you look amazing.
What?
He's getting angry just because I caught him prawning. With one looking there that you want.
Oh, you're at your
Not
mum's.
cat hell, time to say.
Yeah, that's... You're aggravating her on
I'll
purpose,
ring
person.
I swear down Grace.
Medic.
What's he
I'll
gonna
ring
do?
Grace now and I'll say it's starting again.
Ring it?
Grace, I will. I swear
Say that
to God,
you'll
I'll
ring
you
Big
will.
Gas.
What's she gonna do?
You'll ring Big
She's
Gas.
gonna say something because you're doing it again, you're breaking all the rules, we're working towards 10.
You make the rules. You are the law. Say it in Judge Dredd's voice.
No one cares.
Say it,
No
man.
one cares.
I am
Well,
the law.
I care.
That's not Judge
Somebody
Dredd's.
cares.
No one cares what Sonny cares. Why you got no spine, man?
You dirty
This
little
is-
black cunt.
This is not the person I raised.
What is right?
Are you a Buddhist or something? Are you still there? Preston. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. He asked for that. He did. He did.
And he got it.
Are you back? Hello?
Hello?
Did you get your internet turned off?
No.
Where did you go? Were you just being rude?
Couldn't hear you.
You're a real piece of work, you know.
Oh, there's a lot of people on me.
Shut up.
Revive me and I'll swap sides. I'll betray them. Kill check.
Are you still here? Who's that?
1,000 kills I've got.
Howie. You're bad.
Please help me. Please. Most of my kills are coming from fucking grenades. I'm coming to get you. What is that?
You're a dog. Shouldn't have been a pacifist. I'll
You're
see
a
if I got one.
pacifist lately, you are.
Right, there goes you. Not listening to that bullshit. You're welcome, Tupac.
He's alright. Is
Easy win once again.
oh fuck! Oh my god!
You laughing at me?
Fuck you!
Ammo him. Ammo on me.
Right.
Don't go away.
Oh shit! There's a lot of smoke. Push up, boys! Ah! Thank you.
You trash. You trash.
Oh wow, we're getting smashed.
Yo! Yo!
Oh, okay.
Go, go.
Nice try.
Oh, you motherfuckers are in here. Oh, you motherfuckers are in here.
You got me, little shit! You got me, little shit!
Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stuck here, bro. I'm so stuck here. Do you know where I am?
You shit. What an infiltration.
Fuck now. Oh fuck. Oh, everyone's down there. I didn't know you could get in through there.
Nice try, Cameron. Cameron, now you fucking nerd.
Are you dead? I can get you. Oh, up top. Bro, sold so hard. Fucking hate rain, bro. Like, I'm gonna be stuck inside tomorrow. It's alright for some. Sound like that fucking cougar chick on that Theo Von video. ASMR.
Yes!
Jesus, Mira and Joseph. Should I catch up? That fucking care package I've just seen drop in the sky. What is this witchcraft?
You need to get back into it. I told you that.
No, you didn't.
Did.
No.
Who's got their kitchen? He's cheating.
Ah.
Holy shit, wait there. I want to see if I can see the enemies. No way you can see the enemies on this phone.
What are you talking about?
You can go in the spectator mode, right?
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
someone can spectate, and you can literally tell where the enemies are behind around the corner. Mid-match. That's crazy. Yeah, these are the enemies in red. And our guys in blue, that's fucking crazy.
I really fucking don't like the sights of this weapon.
God. guy again. Nuns.
Ah!
Inshallah.
Shoo.
What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the trophy system. Not doing so great on this match.
No.
Speak up.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you.
Wah, wah.
Oh god, how the fuck do you snipe this game?
Your shit. Your shit. Yeah, that's just fun.
Where from, bro? Oh my fucking hell, man. These snipers are driving me mad. They're actually driving me insane.
I haven't seen a sniper yet.
No, that's the fucking point. You just pop. Yeah.
Car method seems to be working the best so far. Oh, the building's coming down. Great. Great. Who did that?
Mate, you should have seen this guy's face today. The guy, he's called Ewan. I used to know. Like, he looks scared. He looks scared, but like astonished at the same time. What?
He used to be. He used to be.
What do you mean?
Like, why is he scared? He saw...
No, because he's seen how big I've gone compared to how I used to be.
He shouldn't be happy for you.
Okay, bro.
I got you, bro.
Now beg for it. Now beg for it.
Big on Prestonis.
Name's Quasar.
You're black.
I'm white.
Oh my pissing god, man. He's just sat in the sea in a BTR. He's literally just sat in the sea in a BTR.
In the sea.
Yes, out to sea in a BTR. Insta-killing people. Oh!
Let it grow on. Let it grow on.
I'll get you in a minute. I'm just gonna revive myself. If this drone doesn't blow me up,
It's right here.
well, wasn't a fan of that man. Fat. Bro, you're so fat. I'm talking to you.
Look at all the enemies.
No.
Pretty funny.
Why would I look at my enemies when I could look at my friends instead and laugh at them? Why are you not talking?
There's nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is. You're just like a mute today. When
Waffle on.
when was the last time I had to go at you for waffling?
I'm allowed to not speak, am I?
No, you're not. You have to speak.
The weather's nice.
No, it isn't.
It's why I don't speak.
Oh, because we're not doing gay day too.
It's not because of that at all.
What? You got no reason then? Oh, I'm on my period.
What? The times I don't talk, I feel better than when I do talk, so that's the life lesson people learn. Sometimes.
Fucking hell, you've not been the same since Kieran left. Were you
I've been
were you gay for him?
He was gay for me. If anything. It was a mutual kinship.
I'm getting a gun. They're getting that one next to me. There's a gun there.
Let me get in, I'm pressing the 4, and someone's to my stage. Oh no? Someone's at my stage.
Yo, get out of my car, bro, please.
All it takes is one person to set them off.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere, bitch.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
What's your problem? If
What's
you
your
don't want him in the car,
You don't want in the car, leave the vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Keep driving.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Keep driving, mate. Nah, fuck. Man. Yo. Move, bro.
Move! Go forward then.
Hello. Come on, man. Mamba. Final battle, bro.
Don't think it's the final battle. Man.
Battle's just started. It's like, oh, this is the final battle.
Yo, move, bro. Please. Yo, move.
I think our driver's blind.
Yo, move, bro.
He's saying move to inanimate objects. The man is crazed.
Did you know these are
He's not really giving me much of a chance to shoot either. He's left! He's just left!
Yeah, I'll drive.
He just left! He crashed into 100 things and said, fuck it, I'm out.
He told cars to move, like moving cars.
Yeah, ruined cars that cannot be driven. I just saw him like waddling away.
We were moved man to like these big blocks of coal. He's telling like digital things to move. These things that are not even real to move. It's just not possible.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Yeah, subscribe to Jinxie, get the Jinxie Sean.
Let's go, guys.
We are all monkeys. I can make this. Oh, I made it. Now you go.
I made it.
Kind of.
I'm right there. Might have fell through the
Stupid
roof.
bastard.
Maybe it told me to fall down.
This is the thing when we won't see anyone for 10 minutes and then when we do. How close is it? Just warn me if they come around the corner.
Got one of them.
Oh! Ah! Oh, throw a grenade in there, quick!
Oh,
Get out.
Didn't go off. Can anyone get me? Revive.
Can't get out. I've taken my grenade block away. Get out.
Revive, please. There's a lot of guys down there, be careful. Thank you.
I didn't do it so quick.
I knocked a hole in the wall and I was like, oh shit. But they're in this one as well, fuck's sake!
You dead?
Yeah.
Right close to you. Are you
Oh my god!
He's dead. He's dead. Dead.
I'm trying to get you. Downstairs. Yes, into the bottom. Oh, right, yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Throwing a grenade in. Oh!
You fucking missed!
Let's go from it. They're on that side, they're on that side! He's got it. Another one. He's got it. Another one. Why are they on every side? Oh, man. Is it fine?
Ah! Sorry, I can't get you. Oh no, I fucking window keyed the game. I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. I fucking pressed the Windows key.
Yeah,
Gee, that was amazing.
you know how you said when you press the scoreboard and it lags?
Yeah.
That happened to me and I didn't mention it in case it was just me. There must be some bug with the game.
Yeah.
Because whenever I was mine, it freezes my game.
No, I just watched your gameplay. I didn't want you to feel bad. So I've been saying it's been happening to me.
You didn't know
Because
that.
you've got low VRAM, bro.
I can revive you now or you can apologise. I'll revive you anyway.
Yeah, what? So you won't revive me if I apologise?
You
Those are the
know-
options. I can revive you now, or you can apologise. Alright, I won't apologise then. Revive me.
I've got a soft soul.
You got soft something. I'm dead again. There's a guy around there, Kevel.
It's only soft when I'm not in the mood.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Yeah, that's the sound of your death.
Well done, mate.
Take that home.
What is he? Hungarian. Well done, Bolt. Sounded like he had a fucking pork pie stuck in his throat.
I'm your mate. I'm your mate.
Well done, Bolt.
Thanks, mate.
No problem, mate. Oh, you scared us, you son of a bitch.
Don't do that again.
Don't do that again.
Scared us. Scared us. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Oh,
Can time
we got
time
more.
come
We
down?
got more, bro. Got him. What was that?
Ah. Medic.
My eyes are just burnt alive. Don't do that again, who's flat?
Don't tell me what to do.
Stop! 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 You guys just going down here, I see them now. Ah, the Wakta.
Can't get you too exposed. Shit. Did you hear that guy? Sound like Nathan. Help.
I'll help you, lad.
Yeah, this is what I get for helping. I'm never helping you again.
I went through that a lot. So close now. Did that explode me?
Help us.
The teammate. Help us.
Please, everyone, you're my only hope.
Look behind you. Look behind you.
Are you
Behind
dead?
you.
Are you dead?
Hello.
Medic! I'm upstairs. I'm bleeding. Medic. Ass juice. Someone said Malacca in the chat. Malaka Panathecanitis, or whatever that guy used to say in my chat. He'd say it once and then leave.
I understood the Malaka part.
Yeah, with your 20 hours in Odyssey.
My 20 hours in Odyssey.
I've left the first island.
I've actually travelled many islands.
I've left the first
Travelled many
island.
seas. No, I've done more than that. And like you, I don't use fast travel. So.
You did until you learnt it from me that it's a gay thing. Wait, press. Oh my god, come to me. I found an Easter egg.
Where?
I found you gotta hurry up, it's gonna melt.
I am here. Spawn to melt.
Quick, 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 quick.
There
You're
you
not
go.
long. No, you're not here.
Yes, I am. Great Easter egg. Oh! See the Paul who made the game?
Well, I think it's a painting.
Yeah, it looks like some bloke from Dishonored. You got that of ourselves.
Corvo with that as a mask on.
Yeah, there we go. And bring me to the battlefield. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Died or if you want to go to the It's gotta be that. Draw. I'm finding enemies. Do they have rockets?
Alright, mate, cup of tea and rockets, please.
Will they come to me?
No.
Have you been
Whoa! What do you want to show me, you son of a bitch?
You've been using game chat?
Occasionally, why?
Then if you weren't using... See if it works?
Hello?
Yeah, it's been off.
It's been off?
I can't hear in game chat.
Well, I think you just muted game chat because people have been responding to me.
Have I?
Is it
Everyone
N?
else but you. Hello? Hello? Did I have accidentally muted you? I don't think so. No. That's this guy. A lock! A lock! A lock! A lock! He's gone.
Oh, you hold N to talk to enemy players. So when I've been holding V, enemy players can't hear you. If you want to talk to enemy players. I'm sure I've spoken to enemy players before, though.
No, these local chats like you can hear you.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
You know.
Ah, killed one of them. And
Shoot ginger kid. Oh, I killed one of them. You ginger minge. Thanks. Who's the ginger minge? Who's the ginger minge? Yeah, you're not talking now, are you? Who's the minge?
Up top.
Why are you there? I saw the bomb. I was at the enemy zone. Why is it moving around? Killed by Alpha Mike.
Shut up. There's fucking nothing up here.
Enemy territory, just sand. Hey, I got you just give the frag grenades, you know? Ginger mange.
Thank you. Oh, shoot. Never mind.
Yeah. It's nice.
Oh!
Who just... I revived him halfway, right? But then you died, and it was halfway reviving you, even though you just died.
Let me on the other side of that. It's gone up the thing. There we go. Got him. Sorry, I'm climbing up the rope.
Right there.
Oh my god, crossfire.
Medic. Medic.
Someone's come down.
No, I've got you. No, I've got you. I would like to find him now. Idiot.
Ah, my ass.
Mark, ban him.
Yeah, my mic's definitely working, Preston. Someone just said it back to me. Besides, when we were coming into the game, I was talking to the guy in the car. You're trying to troll me.
I'm not.
Medic! Medic, please. Thank you. Oh my god. Fucking hell.
Mods ban him. Ban him, mods. Yeah, you ban Hudson. You ban Hudson. Ban children and mother and the ban Hudson. I'm building flat as well. Shoot back.
Stage 5. Thank you.
Banning mods. Banning mods.
What's getting you then? Oh, I'm dead. Oh no! My own fucking claymore, I think.
I've got your mate.
So many fucking capital claymores in this building. Enemy around there. Oh, you don't revive me, right? I think this building's coming down. Whoa!
No. Thanks. Hey, wait, my claymore still 2 people. Oh, they fell for that trap. The idiot. Fuck. It was just a box.
Ah!
Claymore. That actually.
Look behind you.
Oh! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! One day you'll say it back. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Medic!
What?
Medic!
What?
Medic!
What? Tell people what? You can tell them they can't do anything about my human rights and my freedom of speech. Well, they can be disappointed that I decided to speak. They can be disappointed that I decided to speak.
One fucking shit.
I haven't been like anything, I'm talking. You want to get rid of my basic human rights because you've got none yourself being a woman. Tell them. No, that's not what you said. You said you're going to tell people about it.
Perché me la fede morire, tío?
Mine's what? Down.
Res, teammate, res.
I'm ready, bro.
Thanks, bruh.
I'm going.
Dead. Can you hear me? Cheese. Revival. No payday too.
I was going that house there. I'm gonna shoot these body.
I need to do something about the fucking recoil on this gun. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Dale. You trash. Mod banner, guys.
My gun just wouldn't fucking shoot then.
Amazing. Dream, team.
Come on, come on.
You know how to drive?
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Wow. Mod found that guy. Going, Mr. US man. Fucking Patrick all over. Clap. Clap. You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible, man. No awareness at all. Where's your gamer sense?
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Snipers, man. Thank you.
You're also terrible. My guy's pretty good.
That's my way. Did you kill him? Did he kill you? No.
Fork side?
There's no word about things say. What are you talking about?
The fellow pagan. What do you think about the carrot nose then? Don't run away from me if your name's pagan then. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me what you think about them.
Oh, your clan will stay after you die. That's cool.
Yeah,
Stop running away from me. What do you mean weirdo? What do you think about the carrot nose, my friend? I was called pagan, he didn't give me the right answer, he ran away from us. I'm trying to ask him a serious question. You shit. You shit.
Your shit.
Your shit. Your shit. For the A team.
the A team.
Bacon. Can't use Tom, but I can't hear him.
I'm first in queue.
I'm in though.
You know.
I am.
Well, I'm already in
You
anyway.
got a problem with me, let's settle it then.
Oh, I'm in a tank. You are not a tank. I am.
Damn. An extension of time. Alpha Mike. Hey, we're in the Alpha Mike. Alpha Mike, you wanna get out the out the tank? Look like guy that room in the chat. No one's going to read that mic room. You getting out the tank, Alpha Mike. Get together. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is like Battlefield 3 days.
Finally, my tank gun. You could have had a machine gun. That's what you choose.
You want my drivers going away from you. Henry, where we're going? D. You like the D, don't you? Oh, turbo. You nuns.
King Julian!
Oh, such an ass.
He reminds me of someone.
Hey. What's his name? William. Oh. Are you go about that? You don't know people. You just remind you of.
I just downed a fucking chopper.
Yes!
That's brilliant. What are these? Are these fucking icebergs?
No, I'm charged with you yet. Where am I? For the dream, for the team, for the A team. Your shit. You're trash. Thanks. God, I'm not sexy. I'll revive you if you'll suck on my Johnson. Will you suck on my Johnson? Wait there. Got you.
What enemy tank?
You're a bear, man.
I'm this tank right now. If you keep me alive, I'm more important than you. Fat.
Well, back it up, Sarah.
Kill the MVP one,
Go up there. You even still here, or did you die again?
Where?
Oh, there you are. Guys up here ahead of me.
Trying to keep the tank alive.
I can barely see because it's like proper like black and white monochrome in this tank. And the map's already fucking pale anyway.
Wait, then come back, this guy says he can repair you.
Go and revive.
You said you could
Go and
repair him,
revive.
bro. Repairing.
Yeah, and then I died.
Ah, yeah, first question.
Trick question.
Hey, where are you? Hey, repair him now. Hey, stay here, stop.
Repairs up.
Repair. Repair him now. Repair him now. Go quicker.
Yeah,
Go
I'm doing it.
quicker.
I'm doing it.
Quicker.
I'm drilling you as hard as I can.
Go faster. Faster. Thank you.
You gotta try one of these tanks, bro. They're so fun.
I'm sniping at the guy. Bro, are these fucking red helicopters? They're not building my deck. I'm shooting. How about the window floor? I'm pushing. Still protecting the tank. I'm just pushing for now.
I'm slowly falling. Ah.
I can't. I'm so. Try to catch you. Thanks for the hails.
These fucking walls, man.
I thought this thing had a gun.
It does have a gun. Just in the air from Sig. I need ammo.
Well, I got 26 rounds left. The tank become useless after that. Oh my god, Preston! I just cleared out an entire squad with it. I just run there, look in there, the bodies are still there, man!
He's alive. I got him. You're trash. Maybe you want to try Fortnite.
Well, we've got 2 rounds left, so.
Enemy shot.
Ah! There's a guy around this corner, be careful. Medic.
Medic, if you lost the time.
Well, I was silly with it, because I only had 2 bullets left anyway. That was brilliant. You need to try them, they're really fun. What the fuck, this gun's glowing orange. Minigun. It's been fired that much.
Hello.
I'm repaired from within.
What are you doing here? Why are you following me? What are you doing here?
I don't know, I just spawned in here, but I'm repairing you.
No, you follow me. Leave me alone.
farming XP.
Down there, at the base of the building. Oh, we're getting a clear shot on him. You tell this guy to take us down to the bottom of the building. There's loads.
This is fucking sick. This is fucking sick.
Right, don't tell him.
Come that boy.
Okay, I'm dead.
Yo, oh, can you drop some ammo? Oh.
Enemies down here. Got him. Oh my god, there's a whole team coming out of that helicopter. Yeah, they're all dropping down. Down there. And they're dead though.
Bad aim.
Yes, more! No medic for you!
Mom, help me.
Go fuck yourself.
Hello. Hello,
Fuck
Kieran.
you.
I'm paying you more money for more. Well, I've not sent you any naked motorcycle pictures. I don't know what you're talking about. We agreed we weren't going to mention that on stream. You'd certainly make an entrance if you turned up to like a first date completely naked on a bike. You're wearing the helmet and everything. Safety
Cold,
first.
though, going fast.
What?
Really cold.
Not on a sunny day. No, it's not that bad.
Even while going fast and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be alright. It's not that bad. You feel the air, but it's not like cold air. Like, you're like, I'll give you an example, right? If you had a mega powerful fan you're not going to be sat there shivering. The fan's just shooting warm air at you. It's a bit like that. I mean, I'm sure you would be cold if you had your testicles out, but... I watched another Grand Tour tonight. Watched an episode where they built like hand luggage for going through airports that you could ride. They were like driving around. You've seen that one? They're driving around the airport on suitcases. I'm very good, thank you.
Get wrong for it, all that, didn't they?
No, they would have. What did they get wrong for, or what do you mean?
Remember one? I was thinking the I don't know, checks or something.
Well, yeah, because Jeremy's got like 7 bags of white powder in his suitcase, and obviously it's like a joke. Fucking hell. I'm very good, Kieran. How are you? More importantly, how's Bob? Hopefully he's not good. No, I'm joking. We don't like Bob. You know it. You know my opinions on Bob. You know how I feel about Bob. Bob. Looking forward to Saturday. Don't really know what to expect. I know it's going to be farmer type related, so it's probably going to be like old style strongman stuff. Probably like milk pail throwing over you know, over your head and stuff, and cinder block carrying, stuff like that. I think I'll get up. I probably won't win on things like static holds again, because these are a lot of them will be like fat farmer guys, and they'll probably, their kind of strength is like static, staying still, holding something up for a long period of time. But anything that's dynamic, anything that's got some movement in it, I feel very confident in. And there's going to be cash prizes, and there's going to be... Do you know what the Why Not Festival is, Preston?
Why not?
It's like a big festival in this part of the world, and in this part of England. It's in a massive field, a bit like that Glastonbury thing. Anyway, there's going to be tickets for that given out, which I don't want, really. It's certainly not my thing. But then Paul from work was like, oh, you got to go to that. It's a fucking pussy fest. They're everywhere. And he's like... Actually, I won't say this on stream because he probably won't. I won't say that. But yeah, he said, oh, you gotta go to it. It's a pussy fest. This is an old man saying this. It'd be cool if there was a t-shirt, you know, like for participating. You get like a t-shirt, you know, like Parwitch Strongest Man or something, or a tank top.
Or a hat.
I did think about doing high doses of caffeine on the day, Kieran, but I do think that would help me energy and strength wise, and then endurance wise. But the downside is 3 downsides. 1 is it massively increases the chance of emission. 2 is I'll need to sleep afterwards because I'm climbing Snowdon again on the same day at midnight, and I'll probably get home at about 7 PM from the strongman competition. So I'll have about 3.5-4 hours to get some sleep, which I will need, and if I have caffeine during it, I probably won't get that sleep. And the third thing as well, third downside of caffeine is it will make me more stressed. It'll make me nervous. You know, it does make you more stressed. But yeah,
And you might get in the habit of using it more.
oh yeah, well you use it once, there's always a habit. It's never just once. I'm looking forward to it though. I don't think I'd ever do it professionally because I don't want to be one of these big fat guys. I don't really like proper international strongman competitions now. I just don't like what they do. It's basically just like fat bodybuilding really. But old style strongman competitions, like the one I'm going to, which resemble like the days of the Bill Kazmaier stuff, where they were just doing such autistic... They were doing such autistic, like, fucking events. Like, I was talking to President about this yesterday, Kieran. One of the events that they used to have was the chalice hold. You would stand there with a broadsword and a grail on the end of the broadsword full of wine, and you would have to hold it there, and the person that held it there longest won. And that's so fucking cool. It's so, like, you'd have to be, like, mega autistic to think of something like that, but it was so cool. fuck. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to
It's
it.
a penis, Corey.
Looking forward to it. If I get when I go to it, and if I do well, that will be the greatest achievement to my name, probably. Just thinking about it now, that will probably be my greatest achievement. Obviously, climbing Snowdon for the first time, that's an achievement. Also, we found out earlier, Kieran, that Preston didn't even climb Snowdon. He went up the fucking path that you go up to get to the train station.
Well,
He didn't do. I told him do this route.
Yeah,
He didn't do any of the climbing routes, Kieran. He walked a path up the side of it, bro.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to do Walton's path.
Yes, you would have done.
I wouldn't have. I told my dad and he said we're doing that path. We're going to do it all.
You're an idiot. You're a pushover. You
I'm
let your
not,
mum
I told
boss
my
you.
dad.
You could have just said, right, drop me off around the other side then, and I'll do it.
I think he said I'm not driving around. You refused to drive around. I couldn't have went. Told him how it is. He said I'm not driving you around.
But literally, the path that I took when we were done, which follows along the side of a train track, is the we found out is the one that Preston did, and it's a good walk, but it's a hill. You do end up on the top of the mountain, but it's just like a really long, hilly walk. It's not there's no climbing. There's no climbing. There's no scrambling. Preston taking some L's. I just said that earlier, you know. Since Kieran's gone, you've been a bit weaker, to be honest. And I said, well, you're gay for him or something, Preston. Preston doesn't like tough love. He wants everyone to be like, yeah, you're doing great. What's this? Is this Kieran? Where did you go?
Thank you for the 5 gifted donor things. I would very much like to follow your interest in the
Oh, my life.
ways.
Do you have access to your Discord, Kieran?
Yes,
Because I'll get you in the voice call. I don't spoke to you. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do like World's Strongest Man, but like, you know, the smaller European competitions, and you could probably, I'd like to do that, and you could probably make a living from it. Like there's somewhere you get paid for first place in every event, so you go there and there'll be a prize for overall first place, and that'll be the biggest prize, and then for each event there'll be like a $500 or £500 reward. Not to the one I'm going to. There'll be like a £500 reward to each event. Say like I don't know, a fucking tractor pull or something. If you got first place, you'd get £500, and then so you could, if you didn't want to do the whole thing, you could train just for one specific thing and just dominate in that, and walk away with £500 for a day's work, really. And you could make, you know, £500. You could say, well, that's a week's work. That will pay me for a week. That's, what does that work out? $2,000 a month. That's good pay. £2,000. So it's you certainly could make a career from it, and I mean, pretty great. It's pretty great if you think about it. Like, that's the ideal career, really. I was talking to Preston earlier about this before he just fucking stopped talking to me, Kieran, and it's if you told me from 2 years ago that I was going to be in like a strongman competition, I would have laughed. Like, I would not have believed it. But when you're faithful to the gods and you trust them, they listen. They listen. These two don't want to look lower than me. Like, I think I pissed them off a bit, to be honest. Definitely Kieran. There's no think about it. Definitely Tin, sorry. There's no think about it. You do.
Medic.
Taking ivermectin. Still want to fuck Tin and... Been taking ivermectin. Oh, right, okay. What, to kill the guy? I found out today that most Chinese takeaway food has soy in it, so I won't be having that again. I mean, you know, some of the Asians, they're all right and everything. You know, don't necessarily have a problem with them, but They're quite small on the whole, aren't they? They're like the smallest people. Not known for being big, juicy fucking bodybuilders, so I certainly don't want to replicate the diet. Yeah, Tin does have Chinese on a very regular basis. His fucking portions are so small though. But to a Chinese, that's great. Wait, am I flying? I'm not flying. To a Chinese, that's like food for a week. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why don't I have a parachute? Yeah, I think if I place well, but I don't know what I'll expect. I don't think I'll be in the semi-professional class. I'm assuming the semi-professional class will have more money in it. Maybe on the day they'll let me choose what I'll go in. But it's not as though I've done a strongman competition before. If they do let me choose in the day, I may just sort of size up the guys there and like just look at them and think like, okay, can I beat them? If there's a bigger prize pool, and then I'll enter that one. Well, I'm assuming there's a bigger prize pool because I mean these potentially guys that have travelled from different parts of the country for it. So if there's a bigger prize pool for the class 1, and I look at the guys and I think, yeah, I could probably take them, then I'll probably do that. Otherwise, though, I think technically I'll be in class 2, which is like what they call local strongmen, I suppose. Like, I'm not eating as much as a sumo Japanese people chill. Yeah, I see. I go to a Japanese takeout and I have to get what's called a sumo roll. Really? I don't actually know of any Japanese takeaway places here. There's not very many Japanese people in England, actually. I did think about getting pre-workout because cans of pussy are no longer... Preston, will you stop being so rude? You're not saying a word to me. Cans of pussy are no longer Atlantean, you see, because they've actually got tap water in now. They've changed the ingredients. I knew it would happen sooner or later. So I thought about getting some powdered stuff. Just for that day. Because it's going to be a fucking hectic day. It's going to be a hectic day. I'm on a 42-day streak currently. And I'm asking the gods to keep it at least until past the competition and Snowden. Well, I know of ones that I would have. I didn't have to be perfect. Just caffeine and some of the as long as it's not got creatine in. It didn't have to be a good one because, as I say, I'll only use it for the day. So ideally, it would be a small container. What are you up to today, Kieran? Why are you ignoring me, Preston? Why are you ignoring me?
You have enough question?
I was speaking to you before.
I didn't hear you then.
Said hi to you and didn't contribute to the conversation at all. You're being rude.
I'm not.
You are.
If you can't have the conversation, you don't. You were making a statement and I was listening.
About cans of pussy not being based anymore? There's
nothing else I can do but listen.
Over there. Oh, yeah, that has happened, yeah, but there's no excuse for it. It was I shouldn't say it's funny though. You should tell the story though about what happened, Preston.
What?
On the day of
My
Snowden.
dad was in a double bed next to us. Yeah?
Am I okay saying it?
What?
Telling the story because Kieran can't hear you.
What part?
About that?
I don't know.
Yeah, so he was staying in a double bed with his dad
No, I wasn't in a double bed.
on the other side of the bed, and you know I'm not even gonna joke about it because I don't want to hex
I had a
myself.
single bed.
He was in the same bed as his dad,
No, I wasn't.
and his dad woke up and said,
I
"Have you pissed the bed? It's wet." But it wasn't piss.
had a single bed. A single.
And they held hands before they went to sleep as well. Why are you getting so defensive, Preston? Are you on your way back home then? Well, it was nice talking to you, Kieran. I probably won't hear from you for 3 years now. You're gonna put them swords on the walls. I still haven't put mine on the walls, but I need to really. I think I might put one on the wall and then keep one either off the wall so I can mess about with it, or I'll have.
Let's go, let's charge!
Like some kind of hinge that they can rest on, but that don't fix them to the wall. Maybe just like a U-shaped hinge coming off the wall. Like cradle the sword there.
Mike? What?
Mine?
Mine?
Mine? Mine? Mine? King Julian!
Capturing B point.
Roger, roger.
Capture B.
Roger, roger.
Roger, 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 roger. You're free running through this shit. Get some standard base. I really like that Claymore one. Really like that Claymore one. Obviously, I'm not a samurai enthusiast, but it's still cool. I do think the Claymore's cooler though. By far. Level 38 already. Really, really cool swords. That Claymore looks like William Wallace's sword. You should watch Braveheart and Outlaw King. Telling Preston for 4 years to watch Outlaw King. You've been watching Witcher Season 3? I didn't even know it came out. That thing's just dead as fuck. But, yeah, apparently it's out. I was saying to Preston that it's got to be suffering from, like, the lowest reviews compared to Season 1 and 2, by far. The promotion for it, I've seen 2 trailers, I've seen nothing for it. I've barely heard about it. Meanwhile, Jedi Survivor, I was actually into when I got and everything. But I didn't want to see trailers, and I saw like 8 trailers a day, or well, 8 trailers suggested a day. No, I got other shit to watch though. Then shit, yeah, shit good, yeah, exactly. I said to Preston, like, you could probably wait, well, I was going to say wait until the whole show's been launched. Which it has, already I suppose. And then just watch like a 3-minute compilation of the fights, and then you've seen everything, basically. Everything worth seeing. The fight's not even that good. The battles are non-existent. And I was talking about how, like, that fight where Geralt fights Rience and his mercenaries in... I forget the fucking temple with that priestess. That's so bad. It's so bad in the show. It's so Hollywood. The bit when he chucks someone up with the yard sign and he then picks up a sword and he lands on it. Yeah, but Geralt in the books is always prepared for fights. And if he was asked to disarm himself to go into a temple, you know he'd have something in his boot. You know he'd have something, you know, down his belt. The way they made him like Captain America, like Marvel, it was so shit. Like how he beats like 5 heavily armed men with fists, which he's probably capable of doing, but he never does that in the books. Like he actually fights those guys. I think they're called the Michelet brothers, and they're hired by Rience in the books. Firefucker. He fights, I think, 3 or 4 of them, and he lures them into an ambush, and it's really fucking based. But he takes loads of potions before it. He's fully equipped, you know, he's got his crossbow and everything. And he fights them, and he makes short work of them. But he still takes some hits. He still takes some damage. It's realistic. Do you know what I mean? And he's prepared for it. Whereas in the show, it's just so Hollywood. It's so like fucking superhero-ish, where he didn't get a scratch. The Blaviken fight was good, and yeah, season 1, yeah, that was good. It gets darker than the UK here, yeah, but it's like that the entire year though. That's the thing. Do the potions take a toll on his body? Well, it's just like, imagine like caffeine and heavy steroids. It's like there's a part where Yennefer uses magic to bring in water from the sea through their window into the bathtub, and he complains that, oh, you've not made it warm, Yennefer, you know, it's freezing cold. And she says, no, that would do you some good. You need it, because there's potions to take, you know, hitting your body hard. So, like, that's one of the ways he does it, is through cold therapy to flush the things out of his system. The books are brilliant. If you read the books, it will ruin the show for you. I mean, Netflix already ruins it for itself, really, but the game's one thing, but the books are just really show you how fucking hell the show is. They just make him like unkillable. They make him like this. I mean, Preston were talking about this yesterday about how like the witches are unkillable. Nothing can kill them. Nothing can beat them until these giant lizards come out of the fucking portal at the end of season 2, randomly. Oh, they're just big lizards. The witches are literally trained to kill that shit, right? They're just big lizards, and all of a sudden this entire hall of people that have been trained their entire lives to fight exactly the creatures, they're killed.
They just like stand still.
Yeah, they literally become like rebels from Star Wars. They're just there to almost like get shot. They just get destroyed, and it's just so silly. Meanwhile, well, I've got to be careful what I talk about, because you're not played Witcher 3, but it's just so silly. Hang on. Oh, was that you? How come Preston is quiet? He's normally loud and shouting. I've told him this, but he won't listen. One of my younger cousins kept going around saying Africa is a chocolate bar in Derry accent. Talk more.
Someone made a good point about Sam Witter and Henry Cavill. That they kept Sam Witter on Star Wars because he knew so much. But Henry's the opposite. But he tells them they're not doing it like the books. But they don't.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't really find him. I think he left. I think he left because they wouldn't give him a producer position, whereas whereas Warhammer gave him a producer position. They said, yeah, you can be a part of making this show.
We didn't want him to do it. And he would say that like he tried to sugarcoat it, like being like, oh no, I'm just this annoying guy who has to correct everyone. But you could tell that he wasn't pleased with it.
Yeah, well, it's
he
like
he couldn't say that.
It's like with Mark Hamill for ages about the sequels. You know, when he kept warning us, but he couldn't say it outright. It's like when actors talk about steroids. They say yes without saying yes. It's the exact same thing.
You would tell them they're not doing it like the books, or girls would do that, or wouldn't, and they'd be like, well, we've got to do it. While Sam Witter corrected them with something on Star Wars, and then they did that thing.
Thanks for the warning.
I said how? Wait, what? You revived.
Yeah, parts of season 1 were brilliant, actually. And then the first episode of season 2 was really good and accurate to the show, even though it takes place like 7 years later than it does in the books in the show. I said accurate to the show, then I meant accurate to the books. But yeah, overall it's a terrible show. Poor Mark Hamill had to do that. His contract probably kept him for the 3 films and he couldn't do anything about it. Yeah? Yeah?
Must feel weird. Like when they don't like it, they've got to do it because you feel like disrespecting the original source. You have no choice.
The only way around it is to negotiate a producer role, really. And I think Henry couldn't do that for The Witcher because he had to beg them to give him a chance for The Witcher anyway, so he wasn't really in a position to be like... demanding. It felt kind of weird when I saw it. It felt kind of weird thinking like, you know, I'm not gonna watch this, but it's just not worth my time, and it's certainly not worth the £15 a month for Netflix.
It's not even like you want something to do. It's not even like that. Just like do anything else.
Yeah, like it's that old Sons of Anarchy or Merlin. I know what I'm watching, bro. I know what I'm choosing.
I think just lying and a brother's better than watching the Witcher TV show.
You could just tell as well they were just waiting until they could make the Ciri actor old enough looking that they could just make the show about her. From what I've seen in the trailers, it's gonna be like that. And in the books and the show, yeah, Ciri's a part of it, but sorry, in the books and the games, Ciri's a part of it, but she's most definitely not the focus at all. And Yennefer definitely isn't. Ciri's kind of the focus, I suppose, in certain parts, but Yennefer definitely isn't. But you know that's what they're just...
Especially the Black Death people, they were big fans.
The thing is, though, The Witcher doesn't need to be fleshed... It never needed to be made into a TV show, really. It's not like it's not fleshed out. Halo kind of needs to be... Well, no, I suppose Halo's a bad example, but games or stuff that were not fleshed out enough, yeah, you could understand making a TV show of it, but you don't need to make a TV show of The Witcher. There's enough. Guy down that hill. On the right. Oh, there's fucking loads of... Ah! On the right. There's more of them.
Witcher has like loads of deep books in the law and
Yeah, there's no need to watch the show, really.
Or just one, 2, and 3 of the games.
That's the best thing about the game. Well, one of the great things about the games is that they start like probably after like the 3rd or 4th book, so you can read the books and play the games, and they don't really overlap until late on. Say again. I need to move away from gunfire. I can't hear you. Say again.
I like that the games introduce you to the law and the characters that like leading the way.
Stepping on each other's toes and stuff. Yeah. You are really quiet, by the way.
I'm about to come.
Oh.
It's not changing it. I don't know what's going on, but.
Oh.
See, your skin won't like that turning because you never go out when you're in Ireland, so this is why. Especially lately, you've been nocturnal. Your body doesn't know what to do with it.
Dropping ammo.
What? You're literally getting quiet. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I gotta do something about this. It's not changing. I've turned you up loads. But do I put sunscreen on? Sunscreen's not going to help your skin now if it's already red tin, and it's not going to help it anyway. Your body's not fucked. You've just got a bit of a sore skin because you've been out in the sun. The wiser thing to do would have been to get sun in England in the run-up to it. No, don't put sunscreen on. Am I quiet for you?
Hello?
Am I quiet for you?
Normal?
Yeah, you... Okay. I don't know. But...
It's loud when I do the Discord thingy, like, test mode.
When do you come home, Tin?
When was the last time your skin got there?
When I was like 10, maybe.
10. See, that's what's weird. I don't remember getting burnt when I was young, but getting burnt when I was, like, older.
I remember getting my ears got burnt when I was like 10. But I was a skinhead then.
The last time was my back ones.
I mean, I wasn't really burnt the last time. It was really sunny like a month ago. But my arms peeled, but that's not really... They peeled like after about 2 weeks, but that's not really burn. But then, I remember... I took my socks off and just... I thought, I'll get my feet in the sun just because, you know, they never see the sun. And they were like... I don't know if it was burnt, but they were like a bit sore the next day, but... That's a body part that's never seen the sun for years, really. Maybe when you're on a beach abroad, you have your feet shown to the sun, but otherwise, you're not really going to do that in the park, are you, in England? I did it in Cornwall a lot, because I would go swimming a lot, but... Yeah, we'll do a Gay Day 2 tomorrow. I actually remember playing it briefly on Xbox 360 and actually really enjoying it, but...
I think... Weirdly, I think it's one of the best games ever, but I don't think I have had more than 3 hours in it. Actually, I don't think I have more than 2 hours in it.
The premise is really cool.
This guy. Got him.
Oh shit, tank.
Get him.
I'm dead.
I fucking got
Oh, there's a
him.
guy in the building I was just in.
Well, I just came in once, so it's free.
My bit, I eat and drink piles of shite. People say don't use sunscreen as when you're detoxing and eating healthy and all that, but you're better immunity. No, Tin, you don't need immunity to the sun. There's nothing to be immune to. It's not because you're drinking Fanta, that's bad and everything. It's because you don't go out in the sun at home.
Yeah, I don't think putting on sunscreen would help.
Putting on sunscreen is not going to help prevent it, but it's not going to, certainly not going to retrospectively get rid of it either.
You don't need sunscreen on it, it wouldn't do anything. If you're already burned.
It's not, yeah, definitely, even normies will tell you it's not going to do anything
It's not
retrospectively.
Like you don't like put it on and your back's like not red anymore saying it.
The normie mentality with it is you put it on before going into the sun.
Where's this going? Where are we going in
We
here?
end up in Russia.
China.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well, there's a kill zone down there. So we can't go any further. We're winning, but fucking hell, it's not been a great match. They need to put like an objective down there or something, because otherwise this area's just balls.
Not how I remember the net will be in.
Oh man, that's so frustrating when that happens, bro.
That felt like war zone when you run around the map half an hour just to die.
Yeah. So many there. He's not gonna revive me.
Why was they going down there? That's there.
I'm gonna back out now because it's 11:30. We're going too late again. We gotta get a hold of this because I've been staying up way too late. Way too late. I think maybe We'll start setting an alarm in the stream, perhaps. Why is the only thing being to say go end? To say end, because at 11:30's too late to be ending.
So when end?
Like 10:30, maybe 10 o'clock. I don't know. Because this too late to be too late for me anyway. I've seen about 100 Spanish people that look the same. I'm not being racist, but some do. Well, I would argue that we're the only race that actually that have diversity. You go to any other country, and they say, "Oh no, but every race thinks that of the other races." No, genuinely, like you go to any other country, as Bobby Lee says, any other country, and they do look very similar. Like Northern Europeans are the only ones that look very different, like from each other. Some of them look very similar, but like obviously you've got Noel Gallagher and Graham, but then me and Preston look very different. My forehead's a lot bigger than him.
And nobody likes me, so yeah.
Because you're rude and you don't make conversation. You make excuses. You're not very nice. But then sometimes you're really nice.
I'm not here to talk. I need a walk.
Well, walking's all you do because you won't go for a run.
I have been for a run today, so I'm correct. Didn't put me in the middle of run formers, though, sadly. I'll see if you do that sometime.
You're like, all the games in Steam are like half price. Oh, and then you keep scrolling, and then there'll be a game that was like £40 and then it's like 12 pence.
I Portal 2, you might have £39.
No.
Did you play a Portal 2?
No.
Don't be rash. Yeah.
I gotta save my money, bro. That's too expensive.
People ask why don't I like trans people? The Boundary developers, you know what they did?
What?
Made the game from £90 to £60.
This is
Can't trust trans developers.
exactly.
Can't trust them.
I can't imagine something less enjoyable than Only Up.
Yeah.
I can't imagine something more frustrating. It's a cool premise, but I can't imagine something more frustrating than that.
You're gonna kill yourself as well.
I suppose it kind of makes for an interesting stream, but not really.
Yeah, not for what, £6, £10?
It's £5 now.
It's not worth what, £5.75.
I think I'd beat you on it though.
You wouldn't.
I would.
We'll buy them. We'll do it. So you can get them first.
Well, neither of us will get to the top. But like, I do know that we're too angry.
Jinxie
Oh,
played it as well.
Satisfactory is £15. I might have to buy that now, actually.
But I want to get Silica first.
You said no to getting Silica.
Well, is it Silica or Satisfactory? You pick.
Silica. Silica's like £3 more, but Silica, yeah, definitely.
Welcome to.
Well,
I want Silica more than Satisfactory.
yeah, I do too.
But like, do I being told to do something?
Don't get it then. I'll play it, and you'll see me stream it, and then you'll buy it the next day. So
No, I won't because I'm buying it tomorrow.
you don't have to buy it. It's fine.
Oh my god, why are you in the mood? I'm buying it tomorrow, bro.
No, I've changed my mind.
Oh my god, you're so moody, man.
And then they say it's gonna go up. The price is gonna go up when it's in full access as well.
For what, Silica?
Yeah.
How much, bro?
I don't know. I reckon probably £30.
That's bullshit. I'm buying.
No, not up by £30. I think it'll go up to £30. But the reviews are really promising. Like some other people say some great things about it.
To Silica.
Like what?
And the world.
You know, I was on a dinosaur game on Steam. Yeah, the day before yesterday. I can't remember what it was called, but you know how Steam will just randomly, it's just doing it now. It randomly will scroll through the photos, and eventually it'll get to a trailer as it's just done now and start playing it and scare the shit out of you. Well, I was walking the edge the other night, you know, not last night but the night before. pretty much. And I was walking the edge, and I was sort of dozing off. I was falling asleep while I was doing it, and then I heard, and I fucking jumped up, and I was looking around like this with it in my hand. I was like, "Fucking hell, what's going on?"
You were lucky though, man. When I got jumped, happened to me.
You know, I actually know how easy it is for that to happen though, because I don't know why, but when fear is there, I can see how that would happen.
No, it's not when fear is there, is because like I don't know, my jump, I just don't stop. Like it's not about that. It's because when I got scared that one time, I was close to the edge, so it's like you can't go back, right? It's too far gone. Then I get like as close as possible to ensure safety. Meaning, if I jump, if I see a spider, I'll kill him. That's what I'll say.
Why made you saying early Irish people were black people
World
with
of
blue
Baltarus.
eyes? Let's just do it again then.
An
When you have blacks in America saying we was Irish and pyramids, well, you know why? You know who owns the media.
planet located thousands of light
I'm
years
gonna
from
watch the
Earth.
Silica trailer again.
Your mission here is to locate and harvest Baltarium, an
Baltarium.
element concealed beneath the silica crystals on the planet's surface. Silica is a crossover of RTS and FPS.
Say again? No, it's not even the game, you know, because I can't hear you over the video either now. I don't know what you've done, but I can't. I don't think this is. No, you're still quiet.
Where you can lead from
I don't know what's happened. It must. I think it's something to do with when you unset up your laptop and set it back up again. I think it must change your settings.
It always then it reclips the
as infantry in FPS.
Where does it say Silica is going to go
You have the option to
You scroll all the way down. There's like a community sort of poster.
and the determined Centauri. Or you can hunt them down as the insect-like aliens.
So there's human-to-human PvP. That's quite good.
As a commander, you'll get to control the battlefield. The structures needed to produce bigger and more lethal means of
physics-driven
destruction.
world, colliders, can build in the game.
On the other hand, as an infantry soldier,
God, this game looks fucking cool, bro.
the instructions of your
This
command
is a jungle approved game.
to ensure victory for your side.
Oh, the gameplay
You
looks
get to control
amazing.
all of the units and vehicles.
Oh, that tank.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
I'm buying it now.
It's available.
Human soul.
Strategy, which
Strategy.
combines RTS and FPS
I'm buying
elements.
it.
I'm buying it
Can be
now.
played in any combination,
I'm playing it now.
up to a
Actually-
three-way conflict between the factions. Prospector is an
Oh, it's
unlocked
3
FPS
teams.
only mode.
How big?
Prospector.
Begin your quest near your landing
For the
pod
fuck you.
and prospect the area for Baltarium, encountering enemy forces along the way. If you're looking for pure mayhem and carnage, try Arena.
Arena with
An
32
all-out,
players.
free-for-all deathmatch.
Oh, that looks fun. Combat always almost looks like a futuristic Tarkov.
And now, you must join the battle.
Parts of this in the desert look like Andromeda on
That's what I'll say, it's
what is Eladin? Eladin.
Baltarus.
Looks like Aladdin. The soundtrack on Aladdin. Oh, I could never find it, but oh my god, it was so good. When you get into, you'll probably remember it, probably fresh for you. But when you get into a fight on Aladdin, on Andromeda, and the fucking I gotta try and find it. Aladdin combat theme. No. It was such a good. I used to just fight like. Oh. I love Andromeda, man. Just the art is so stunning. Look at this, just the background art is so stunning. I can never find the combat though.
None.
I want that as a poster, that, you know, from the background of that video just saying. Do you believe that because most UK people I know blew... No, I think they've changed the figures. They certainly changed the figures. They exaggerate the figures. I would say probably 65 to 70%. They say, I mean, the area I'm in is said to be very blue-eyed. And it is, you know, I see a lot of people. I'd say probably half the people I see are blue-eyed. Alright, we can go now.
Is that on?
What? What?
GM.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
GM.
See you, Tim. You still didn't answer my question when you coming back, but ta-ra.